I love my girlfriend, but her fairytale princess style is starting to make me feel uncomfortable, and I don't know how to bring it up without hurting her. I, 24M, have been dating my girlfriend, 23F, for about 5 months now. We've known each other since college. We were casual friends back then, but we didn't start dating until she graduated. Things have been going really well between us. She's sweet, funny, and ridiculously smart, but there's this one thing I don't quite know how to approach: her princess syndrome. Now, before you picture someone spoiled or entitled, let me clarify, that's not her at all. She's incredibly grounded and works hard at everything she does. When I say princess syndrome, I'm talking about her aesthetic. My girlfriend dresses like a fairytale princess nearly every day. Think long, frilly skirts, lacy blouses, ribbons, and sometimes even tiaras. It's not just her wardrobe, it's her whole vibe. It's unique and undeniably her, and honestly, she pulls it off stunningly. At first, I found it super endearing. It's not every day you meet someone who fully embraces the kind of style and makes it work. But over time, I started realizing just how much of her life revolves around it. She runs a fashion blog with a solid following, and she spends hours every day taking outfit photos, writing posts, linking items, and interacting with her audience. On top of that, she sews her own pieces, either for her own wardrobe or for her Etsy store. It's impressive, but it's also a lot. When we go out together, her outfits draw attention. Sometimes more attention than I'm comfortable with. People stare, some compliment her, and others take pictures when they think we're not looking. I'm not gonna lie, that part really gets to me. I tried to bring it up once, casually asking if she could tone it down a bit when we're out. She said she'd keep it simpler, but all that really meant was skipping the accessories in her hair. I've told her repeatedly that I love her for who she is. I mean it, I wouldn't want her to change entirely. But I can't shake this nagging feeling that people don't see past the outfits to appreciate how smart and kind she is. I had hoped that when she landed her first job in her dream field, her style might shift naturally. Instead, it seems like her boss and coworkers love her look and even encourage it. So here I am, stuck between wanting her to feel free to express herself and worrying that people won't take her seriously. I want to talk to her about finding a balance, but I don't want to hurt her feelings or make her feel like I'm trying to control her. How do I approach this without making her think I don't support her or love the person she is? Relevant comment: sounds like you have to get over your insecurities. This is her hobby, her interest, and she's getting positive reactions. You shouldn't be trying to change her, especially when it was something that initially drew you to her. OP, I guess I'm having trouble seeing clothing as a hobby? I play video games as a hobby, but that doesn't cause strangers to take pictures of me when I'm trying to shop at the supermarket. I get your point that it initially drew me to her, because it did. That's fair. I guess I didn't think that it would be such a constant thing in her life, especially after she graduated. Commenter: so, you love her just the way she is, but you're assuming she'll take that to mean she should change how she is? That doesn't make sense. This is how she is. She enjoys dressing up like this. Shit, she posts outfit photos online because she enjoys it so much. Other people encourage her because they do like how she is. If you don't like the attention, ask her sometime to just go out with you while she's wearing a casual outfit, but keep in mind that she already loves what she's normally wearing. OP, this is my problem. How do I ask her to dress more casually around me without her misinterpreting what I mean again and also not hurting her feelings? I can think of ways to say one half of that, but it doesn't work with the other half. Commenter: if you love her the way she is, why do you want her to change? Just curious. OP, she doesn't need all the frilly stuff, she'd still look like a princess. And it's one thing for an artsy college student to dress alternatively, but she's a 23-year-old woman now. I feel like her clothing masks how smart she is and makes her appear shallow. Is it for attention? I do think it's an attention thing. She says she doesn't care about what people think about her, but she spends so much time on her blog, replying to comments and such. I kind of doubt it. She also has told me that she loves being approached by little girls while she's dressed up, which definitely makes me think it's about attention. She doesn't dress inappropriately by those standards, she is well groomed and doesn't show much skin. But is it appropriate to wear lacy dresses and flower crowns to the supermarket? Again, it attracts unnecessary attention. Update: 11 days later. I didn't plan on updating, but things changed. I realized from my last post that I needed to be more supportive, but also communicate on how she could dress down on certain occasions so we could both be comfortable. Well, I never got a chance to talk to her about it. Last week she called and wanted to stop by my apartment after work. When she got there I offered to make dinner, but she said she couldn't stay and we had to talk. I jokingly asked if she was breaking up with me, and she looked really guilty. You can see where this is going. We talked about how we were in different places in life and had different goals for the future. Well, she talked, but I agreed. It was a pretty amicable breakup, even though I felt blindsided. We agreed to stay friends. I've never been dumped before, and it's freaking awful. I'm having trouble with the whole social media thing post-breakup. I want a way to keep in touch with her, but as soon as her relationship status changed, all these alternative-looking guys have been liking her posts and commenting on her pictures. I don't think she's seeing these guys, but it still hurts. My friend already wants to set me up on a date too, but I don't know if it's a good idea. Relevant comment: fickle is the head that wears the flowered lace crown. It was never going to work out anyway. You had some laughs and some good times, enjoy that and move on. OP, I understood some of her reasoning. Mainly, I want to move out of the city once my lease is up, and I wanted her to move in with me. I was worried about long distance. She didn't want to leave the city though. She said something about me being controlling too, but I don't think that's the case at all. Update: 9 years and 8 months later, I stumbled across this account while going through an old email and was shocked to find I could still log in. What surprised me even more was the number of people who had reached out over the years. It's honestly a little embarrassing to relive this breakup almost a decade later. Looking back, it's clear we weren't meant to be. At the time, though, I think I was more upset about being dumped than about losing the relationship itself. Fast forward to now, I'm 33, married to an amazing woman, 31F, and we've been happily together for 4 years. Life is so different, and I've learned a lot, especially about supporting my partner's passions. My wife loves running and baking, and I do my best to encourage her in everything she enjoys. We also have a daughter who's about to turn 3, and one of my biggest hopes for her is that she feels free to express herself however she wants, within safe limits, of course. I do absolutely anything for my family. As for my ex, we're still loosely connected on social media. We don't talk, but we'll occasionally like each other's posts. She's married now, to another woman who also has a unique sense of style. It's not as frilly as my ex's old princess aesthetic, but her photos have this Anne of Green Gables vibe, definitely still unusual, but it suits her well. They live on a farm, and from what I can tell, she seems really happy. It's funny to look back and realize how much things can change in almost a decade. In the end, we both found happiness in our own ways, and I'm genuinely glad for that.